What is up, everyone? We are here with some more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis Let's Play. We are here with the Pumpkin Fest Where Darkness Gathers event. We're going to be running the solo story side of things, and kind of showing through the story part of things, finding out what these battles are like. So remember, if you'd like to see, if you'd like to drop that like, comment, or subscribe if you're not already, that'd be absolutely amazing. So off camera, I have run the co-op. I've actually done it quite a bit. Exchange wise, I have already got myself 6 of the chocobo staves, and I've also gained Aerith's chocobo suit and bought all of her weapon parts. So we're going to be again making our way further through this, trying to get more of these items through the solo side of things. So let's get started with the prologue here. Said I purposely have not done any of the story side of things because I wanted to do that all on camera. Alright, so we got the first soldier group. Shortly after Glenn and the others cleared out the remaining Rodaran troops, Shinra engineers arrived at the island to begin rebuilding building the reactor. They're at the Logue's ruins. With orders to secure the safety of the staff, as well as the construction site, the team spent their days patrolling the area. Yep, same as yesterday. Nothing to report. This feels like a waste of time. We know there's no one else here. We can't know that for certain. He's right, and if the reactor doesn't get built, we might not get our bonus. Don't even joke about that. Oh, that doesn't look good. Whoa, what the? Is that some sort of Rodaran weapon? Rodaran. Nothing's happening. Wait, I think I read about this in one of the science department's reports. I think this is portal magic. So this is the same thing that the Tonberry for the summer event came through. Portal, never heard of it. Not much is known about it except that it's used for teleportation. Professor Hojo created prototype materia, but it ended up getting shelved. That's so. Hey, wait! Where'd he go? Why would he touch it when I just told him we didn't know much about it? Here, Sephiroth. Is everything alright? Good timing, Sephiroth. We were on patrol when this suddenly appeared and... Please calm down. Is this... Portal? I think I see what happened here. Glenn was being his usual self, wasn't he? I'm impressed. Bingo. Portal is simply a spell that facilitates instant travel from one location to another. He should be fine. That said, I can't say for certain that it's completely safe. I'll go and get him. You two stay here. These are the dorky pumpkins are gonna come out. Dorky face, whatever they're called. Alright, so is that the whole setup for what we're doing here? That's kind of cool. We're in Nibelheim. All the pumpkin heads. Got the people dressed up like the reunion Genova clones. Where am I? Is this some kind of festival? I'll have to write you up for abandoning your duties. I hope you realize it may affect your bonus. Sephiroth, you're here too, but don't worry about that right now. Check it out. We're still on duty. There are other things you need to be focused on. We shouldn't be wasting time here. Let's go. I hate to break it to you, but that's not gonna happen. Turn around. Uh-oh. It's gone. Life is just full of surprises, isn't it? You do realize you're the reason we're here, right? This is a serious problem. Come on, relax. Complaining's not gonna help. Let's go look for a way home. Reunion. Hey, excuse me. What the? Get back. Ooh, neat. That's no costume. So that's how this starts. Alright, so let's run these. So we definitely want to throw on arrow. Not too worried about the other facets yet. Let's just get arrow in place. And this one. That should cover everything, so let's get this rolling. I have already collected all my daily pumpkins for today, by the way. Dorky face. Easy. Uh-oh. Dark Army leader. That didn't last long. I should put Aerith in her new outfit. Honestly, I could probably give her her new weapon too. I should enhance it more though. We'll take care of that on the next battle bit, because we get some story now. So, there are real monsters at an event where people are pretending to be monsters. Wait, is this that festival where you dress up as a monster to trick real ones or something? Yes, the Autumn Harvest, also known as the Pumpkin Festival. It's an event to prepare for the arrival of the Dark Army, harbingers of the cold spell. The army comes to take people's lives, so people dress up as monsters in an effort to deceive them. So you're telling me it's not just a legend? That's the reason monsters are wandering around? Then we need to evacuate everyone right now. Wait, if we act rashly, people might get hurt. Thankfully, the costumes seem to be working. In the meantime, let's try to find out what we're up against. Alright, fine. Hey, Sephiroth, check out that kid. He's the only one not wearing a costume. Was it Cloud? No. He looks scared. Without a disguise, he must think he's an easy target. Hey, you okay? Where's your costume? You don't want to be taken by the Dark Army, do you? Who are you? Me? Well, I'm a superhero. Then you can help me, right? You have to save the town from the Dark Army. I saw them. A bunch of scary monsters came pouring out of a hole. A hole? You must be talking about Portal. Monsters can use it too? It's possible. The prototype material was rumored to have gotten out in the world. If so, anyone could have it now. The portal we went through might have been created with it too. Man, what a mess. Wait, that means if we find the leader of the Dark Army, we find the portal materia. It would give us a better chance of locating it that way than with a blind search. Then we have a plan. Don't worry, kid. We'll take care of the army. Thanks, but are you sure? Of course, you're talking to a superhero. So those monsters you saw, which way did they go? They disappeared into the crowd, and then I couldn't tell which ones were monsters and which ones weren't. I hope someone who could help would spot me if I didn't dress up. You're one brave kid. Don't worry, we'll get rid of them for good. Did you see any that might have been their leader? No, I don't think so. Then we have our work cut out for us. We'll have to track down the one in charge while we protect the townspeople. When you approach them, say, tussle or treat, to weed out the real monsters. Oh yeah, the festival's watchword, so we're allowed to join the fun? Only to blend in. Remember, we have a job to do. Stay focused and make sure the Dark Army doesn't notice you. I know. Jeez, it's like you don't trust me. And whose fault is that? Ouch. I need Dark Army Leader 2. Let's do this. So while this is going on, so I basically emptied all my blues on this first banner because I really wanted that Sephiroth outfit. And honestly, the more I've been sitting back and looking at the weapons that are in the draw, the more I kind of have realized that honestly they're not... I didn't think they were great when I first saw them necessarily. I liked the outfits better, but the weapons themselves are not as good as what I originally thought. Something I failed to notice first about Sephiroth's new weapon is that it's physical. Sephiroth is currently kitted to be a magic user. I mean, from the looks of things, it looks like they will eventually make everybody a jack of all trades. In the sense, they can do physical, they can do magical, they'll be multi-elemental. But in the current state of things, with him being magical, yeah, it's not a good start for him. Go ahead and grab the missions we got so far. Go ahead and go on. I was debating about pulling to get Cloud's outfit. And the only reason I would get Cloud's outfit is if I'm going to start using him as a healer. I don't know if I'm going to use him as a healer. I've got Aerith who's doing plenty well. And even then I got Matt as a backup, I just need to build him up. I'll come back to that in a second though. Glenn and the others wandered around the festival grounds defeating monsters of the Dark Army. However, even with their efforts, they were no closer to finding the army's leader. Tussle or treat? Run! Do we get any dialogue, or is it just gonna be them wandering around? Shink. Oh, I was waiting for him to pull out his sword. Why haven't we found anything? All that time spent with nothing to show for it. Perhaps they only use the materia when necessary. Then we find the leader and make them use it. Man, what is the Stark Army anyway, and why are they here? Good question. They may be easier to locate if we knew their intentions. We should review the legend again. There may be a hint. Great. Where's the professor when you need him? Bitch, I'm plenty smart right here. I'll look into it. You continue searching the town. Yes, team leader, sir. Sorry for the pause there. I was trying to figure out where my slippers at. My feet were getting cold. The Dark Army eats people's feelings. They eat feelings? Kind of dark. Yeah, bad feelings like anger, hate, fear. Anger leads to hate. Or is it suffering? Suffering leads to hate, or hate leads to suffering, suffering leads to fear. Whatever. That's how they get stronger and grow in number. I think that's why they're here. They're trying to scare people. They sow fear in others so they can feed? Yeah, so can you do something before they destroy the town? You seem to know a lot about them. It's all very helpful, but we still haven't managed to locate their leader. I wonder, does the leader go around scaring people, or do they leave that to the others? I bet they're hanging back, letting their minions do all the work. That's what higher-ups do, right? They sit around doing nothing while everyone else works their asses off? You do realize we're talking about monsters here. Well, I bet they're having a blast with all these negative emotions floating around. Come on, let's go look for their hideout. Don't suppose there's anything in the legend about a hideout. I don't think so. Then where do we start? If you beat up a bunch of them, the leader might get mad and come looking for revenge. That's it. Give them a reason to come to us. And a reason to use the portal materia. Then we can use it to get back. And the town will be safe again. Yeah! Then we have a plan. Take down the leader, find the portals, save the town. That was our plan from the start. I was just repeating it in case you forgot. Wait, we need to remain inconspicuous. If the people find out there are real monsters among them, it'll cause a panic. Wow, when did you become so considerate? I simply want to minimize casualties. Also, if the enemy spots us, we'll have to retreat and start over. Alright, if you say so. Next. So something else I'm going to talk about in reference to the draws. So Applebot has basically been, if you pulled on that Matt Aerith banner, they're refunding every pull. But you have to ask. And again, this all stems from the incorrect text that was initially put in, where somewhere down the line it made a comment about it being still for Sephiroth and Lucia, when everything else clearly stated it was Matt and Aerith. The picture showed Matt and Aerith. But basically, you know, people are just saying, oh, I was duped. I thought it was Sephiroth and Lucia. And they're getting their money, you know, their gems back. You know, I dropped a lot on that banner. I could easily do that, have a crap ton to spend on either the current banner or what will probably be part 2 of this event. I'm not going to say for everyone what's right and what's not when it comes to that. I will say that for me, personally, I don't feel right doing that. I wasn't duped into pulling on that banner because I thought it was for Sephiroth and Lucia. I knew exactly what I was pulling. So yes, I could easily say I didn't get those gems and then use them on something else, because I mean, I think I'd probably get about, I don't know, what was it, 12 or 15k back? So, I'm not going to. I'm not going to feel like, or do what I feel like would be taking advantage in my situation. Okay? Even though it'd be very beneficial for me. And there are people who probably are taking advantage of it and, you know, are giving themselves a leg up. I'm not going to. So, as Glenn says, here goes. Yoink. I'll search for the next target. I don't think I heard a thank you. Need I remind you that you're the reason we're even in this situation? I know. Jeez, you could be such a hard ass. Alright, got our next target. Tesla treat. Treat, of course. Check out my costume. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, you fooled me. Guess I should be happy you're not one of them. You're not wearing a costume. Awfully brave. That's right. I am. Huh. Hope you enjoy the Pumpkin Festival. Hey Sephiroth, how long do we have to keep doing this? It's getting harder and harder to find these guys. That means we've managed to thin out their numbers. Hey army leader, come save your friends before it's too late. If only this guy were as considerate as you. Flattery won't get you out of this. We need to keep hunting them down, one by one, until we find our ultimate target. Sounds like more work, not what I want to hear. The two continued to seek out and defeat monsters until they couldn't find any more. Sephiroth, are you sure we haven't killed them all? Yes, I think they spotted us and are being more careful now. Then what do? We need to get back to the island. Why don't you dress up like everyone else? You mean as monsters? Yeah, then the real ones will think that you're one of them and they might let their guard down. I see. That's not a bad strategy. Alright, sold. But where can we procure costumes? How did everyone get theirs? Some people's costumes were handed down over generations, others made their own. I'm not doing that. Sure there aren't any lying around that we could borrow? There's a big mansion on the edge of town. No one lives there anymore, but I remember seeing them there. Great, works for me. Let's go. Hey, you listening? Yes, it's just that this is all a little too convenient. How do you even know what's inside? Me and my friends sometimes sneak into the mansion to play. See, you're overthinking it. We're lucky, that's all, okay? Let's check it out. Fine, it's not like we have any other options. I'm gonna keep this auto battle train rolling. Here we go. Quickly, can we get him down? Super fast. Alright, episode 4, here we go. But I have 5 and then the epilogue. Now this place looks promising. You seem excited. Of course, we get to explore someplace new. Aren't you the least bit curious about what we'll find? Curiosity gets in the way of me doing my job. Alright, kid, lead the way. Okay, follow me. This room, doesn't this remind you of the Shinra building? What's Shinra? You don't know Shinra? You're messing with me, right? The electric power company. The Mako reactors. Gah. Sephiroth, you okay? Endure the pain, Sephiroth. You have yet to reach your threshold. The more you endure, the greater the power that will awaken within you. Ugh. Hey, stay with me. Sorry, I suddenly felt uncomfortable. I'm fine now. And I'd feel uncomfortable if Hojo was talking in my head, too. No, you're not. Take it easy, will you? You don't have to always push yourself just because you're the leader. Learn to slack off once in a while. No one's ever said that to me before. In fact, I've always been told the opposite. The opposite? What do you mean? Boo. A monster. Get back. Yoink. So this is where they've been hiding. Or perhaps I led them here. They feed on negative emotions, don't they? If that's why they're here, then there's a good chance they're here for me too. I can imagine. Right? Right, now let's go look for those costumes. I'm still not sold on this one. Want to trade? Why are we still discussing this? You tried mine on and it didn't fit. Besides, the pumpkin suits you fine. Anyway, as long as we blend in, it doesn't matter what we look like. Hey, over there. What the hell is that? I think you might have found their leader. What, they think some kind of superstar? Show off. I bet it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger, and when it bursts, their leader's going to pop out. But let's get rid of its friends in the meantime. Time to end this. You got it. Tesla or treat. Okay. So based off the outfits we're seeing, I bet if we do get a second banner, that Matt's Pumpkinhead outfit will be a part of that banner. Just taking a guess. Alright, big boy appears. But we're still basically, we're one-shotting the dorky faces still, so I'm not concerned. Collect what rewards we can. So again, yeah, we have episode 5 and then the ending. And the epilogue. Anything I want to change? I don't think so. And it's just a story part anyways. I mean, taking things down. We finished off most of them. Portal gonna do anything? Look. Looks like it's ready to burst. Leader's gonna make their debut, huh? This kid's gonna be involved somehow. Thank you. What? It's not over yet. I was wondering how I'd do this on my own, and then you came along. Yep. This little shit's part of it. I'll pay you back, I promise. No need, I'm a superhero, remember? Don't get too cocky. It's not over till we've dealt with the leader. I know. Tussle or treat. Oh, I still think the kid's involved somehow. Hey, what is that? I don't know, some kind of show for the festival? Great, that thing's about to explode and folks are crowding around it. We need to evacuate everyone. What's he doing? Is he... Hey, get back, it's dangerous. I'm not in danger, but you are. Thank you. What? La 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 la. Yeah, get the dick. This is why you shouldn't trust kids. It's the army. The Dark Army's here. Ah, it's a monster. We have our leader. You know what to do. Man, that really was a great costume. He knew a little too much. I had my suspicions. But he wanted us to defeat the army, who was even helping us. I need to find out why. You couldn't see through this costume, could you, superhero? You make me laugh. Thanks to you, I didn't have to lift a finger. And now, I can feed in peace. We have a rule. The last one standing wins and gets to become the next leader. Usually we all just try to kill each other, but this time I had a plan, and it worked. You really are a monster. You had us kill all your friends so you could be the next leader? Friends? Ah. They were necessary sacrifices for me to win. To me, they're no more than pumpkin seeds. You can eat the pumpkin, but throw away the seeds. They're not even used for jack-o'-lanterns. They're worthless. Tussle or never mind. You don't get a choice. Time to slice and dice and rip those seeds right out of you. Before you do, don't forget we still need that portal materia. It's always the kids, man. Kids are sketch. And auto battle away. I think it was the first time that I've seen zoos appear. And that didn't take long. Alright, let's get into our next story, the ending. Will we find out why? Will we get the portal materia? Let's find out. Ah, showed you. Together, you're stronger than I realized. I underestimated you. There's the portal. I hope you'll play with me again. Not if I end this now. This will never end. So long as people exist, so too will their emotions. Pumpkin Kid, hope you make some friends. You're being kind to a monster? I'm nice to everyone because, as you know, you're a superhero, and you don't let anyone forget it. Ouch. Anyway, let's go home. Yeah, those two are probably worried sick. I don't know about that. They know I'm with you, so they may be carrying out their usual assignments just like any other day. They know you're with me, so this is their best chance to slack off. Haven't you learned anything? I don't think that's their nature. Are you sure they're not just following your lead when you're around? You know, why don't you follow my lead for today? Not every day we get to go to a festival. Let's have some fun. I saw some tasty looking pumpkin dishes on the way. We don't know how long the portal will stay open. Food's not going to be here for long either. At least that's what my gut's telling me. Besides, we don't even know where it leads. That's true. It may not be a safe trip. We could end up being sucked into another fiasco like this one. So let's fill up. I could really go for some pumpkin or some chicken. Oh. I suppose I could use a bite. See, so come on. It's time to feast. Oh, don't get too close. It's not safe. I warned him. Go get him, Sephiroth. Pumpkin soup. Not a fan of pumpkin. Taste or smell, by the way. Not a fan of pumpkin. Yeah, that's the same kid. Okay. Thanks to the help of the superhero who came from the portal, Nibelheim was freed of the Dark Army and the townspeople were left to enjoy the Pumpkin Festival. But would the two ever get to taste that pumpkin soup? One might say that is another possibility for our autumn harvest adventure. I guess it's epilogue time? Oh good, we're gonna get back. I wonder if they're okay. Shouldn't we go after them? Sephiroth is with them. I'm sure they're fine. What the? An ambush? Oh, I thought I jumped into a portal, not out of one. There you are. I'm so glad you're back safely. What's with the costumes? You look like you were dressed for some sort of pumpkin festival. Wait for it to say like they were only gone like 2 seconds. Whoa, what the hell are we wearing? Huh? You know as much as I do. We were wondering whether or not we should go after you, and then you popped out. Do you remember what happened? We jumped into the portal and then jumped right back out. It does feel like we were gone a long time, though. I'm starving. Same here. So, time passed for them while they were in there, but not on the outside. Are you in the mood for some pumpkin? No, not that. I mean, I don't remember much either. Oh, that. It would seem the rumors are true. Portal doesn't allow you to recall what happened on the other side. No wonder Professor Hojo lost interest and scrapped his research. Ugh, this is so aggravating. It's like I have a pumpkin seed stuck up my nose or something. If you're lucky, maybe it'll grow into a pumpkin. Eat that. What? People would pay big bucks for organically grown pumpkins. Well, we didn't achieve anything, but we went in and came back. So I'd say we've successfully completed our investigation of the portal. You probably did achieve something even if you don't remember. It's etched in your heart and your body. They say 97% of people's actions are driven by their unconscious mind, so it had to have some left mark. Some sort of mark. Though I bet it's different for you, Glenn. Huh? Why's that? I'd say you're closer to 99%. Don't you mean 100? So I'm unconsciously a natural. I don't see a problem with that. That actually makes sense for Glenn. If your unconscious mind is who you are, you could never take responsibility for anything since you wouldn't be aware of your words or actions. Sephiroth the Philosopher. I'm very conscious about every decision I make. That sounds tough in this line of work. Maybe not for Sephiroth. Hell yeah, our leader's capable of anything. Har 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 har. So yeah, that's it for that. I could do this one. Sorry, my dog is distracting me. Just again, we're gonna auto through. Big boy time. I still haven't changed our sound or weapon. And down it goes. What's the next one? Maybe this is gonna be the EX battle. 8. So is that all the missions then? I mean, aside from these two, all my dailies are done. I think I needed 600 to get the staff. Next staff? Yeah. Got getting plenty of these though. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to save the rest for off camera. I'm assuming there's going to be an EX mode. Sorry, I was looking at some notes I've taken. Maybe I'll come back and I'll do the EX mode. But for now, we're going to call this here. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, I know I didn't do a whole lot of talking throughout this. There was some silence, and I got distracted by my dog quite a few times throughout that. But again, if you like what you see, if you like to drop that like, comment, or subscribe. If you're not already, that'd be absolutely amazing. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next one.